What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this one, what I'm going to be going through is exactly how to actually find the best Amazon products to promote on an affiliate website. Now, I've got Amazon up at the moment, and what I'm going to do is just pick some random products, go through the processes of exactly how I would select the product and why I would select it, and how I would actually put that together on an affiliate website. Now, my current conversion rates on my website is about 15% or plus, given month over month. And a lot of people obviously think that that's very high, but I don't particularly see why that should be looked at as so high when everyone can do it if they follow the right structure. Now, obviously content comes into it and how good your content is, but there's many other varying factors that can help you to improve your conversion rates that I'm going to teach you inside of this video. So make sure you don't actually skip through and you watch the whole video, because it's all going to be valuable. And just to put this as a caveat, this is not a beginner video. It's not like beginner friendly. It's for those people who are already building sites and trying to just increase your conversion rate. It's more of an advanced tactic or strategy, I should say. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if we're looking through these different products, again, this is a great place of where you could pick a niche. If you ever wanted to pick a niche, all you would need to check is obviously that it's not seasonal, and you know that it has a good commission rate and whatever else based on the traffic, on the keywords you can find, on competition and whatever else. What I wanted to show you is I wanted to go through 5 different things regarding how to pick a product. So first of all, it depends on the keyword. It depends on the search intent to how you're actually going to structure the product or service that you're, product in this situation on your affiliate site. Then it depends on the product itself, because, you know, depending on the price range and all these different things. So I might put product price range. Also the product, because some products require visual aspects and some products are okay to just recommend someone straight over. And then you've got, you know, how many reviews and the quality of the reviews on the product, and then landing page, you know, the page where the person lands. Okay, so all of these things is something that I just do on autopilot. But when you make YouTube videos and you're trying to teach other people, you have to kind of put it into words and put it into a structure so someone else can follow those steps. But what it becomes is like an art, you know, and depending on different variables will depend on what actions you take. Okay, just like an algorithm. What I'm going to do is just go through some random products, pick something of how I would actually structure. First thing I wanted to show you is the keywords as well, actually. So if we go through keywords, it depends on the search intent. So if we were doing something like this, like best throwing knives, well, that kind of product keyword is going to be something that you can put buttons with. You can put like buttons or some kind of API pulling some kind of information from Amazon directly that can sell people on it. Okay, so you can make it a very sales kind of post, because the person is shopping for what the best thing is. So they already made a decision that they're going to buy it. They just need to know which one they want to buy. When you say best throwing knives, well, they really want to buy a knife. They're going to buy one today, guaranteed. They just need to know what one they're going to buy based on your opinion or your research or your review. Okay, and the last thing you ever check, you should always kind of check this yourself and look into yourself, is if you're going to buy something, the last thing you do is go on YouTube or go on Google and type blah 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 review, because you want to see how someone else's experience has been using that product or service. So that's exactly what this kind of post needs to be. It needs to be a very kind of salesy, pushy post, just basically putting everything in front of the person so they can come and select from your shop. It's just a shopping post. That's all it is. Okay, so this is the kind of thing that matters when we're talking about the actual keyword and the intent behind the keyword. The person wants to buy, like they got the card out ready to buy. Now, there's another type of keyword that you might target that is not really specifically, you know, based around buyer intent. So if someone's looking for this is saying how to start a fire. Now, what the difference is in the way that you actually would structure this kind of product, of how you promote products on this, is the difference is you won't be putting things in front of someone. You're actually going to run them through a tutorial here. And inside of that tutorial, there's going to be certain things that they need in order to achieve what it is, the problem that they're having that you're solving inside of this post. So for example, someone's looking here, how to start a fire. So the problem is they would like to, you know, camp out or do something outside where they want to start a fire, whether it be in their backyard or out at a campsite site. So obviously in this scenario here, you can see that they want to start a fire and they're going to need certain things to start a fire. Okay, so obviously it's explaining here air, heat, fuel, all of this. So these are the bare principles so the person can understand what a fire is made up of. They've got different techniques here, different types of wood, softwood, blah, 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 blah. And then as you come down, you can see here, this is the same website, but this is two different structures based on the search intent. So you can see what you want to do inside of a post like this is inline text promotions. If you had a big button here, that's going to look stupid when someone's just on a how-to page, yeah, on a how-to kind of keyword. They're not looking to buy something and they don't know that they're going to be buying something. What they're actually looking to do is just start a fire. So if it involves actually, you know, some kind of products along the way, then they might potentially buy it. So they're going to want to know what products they need if there are products involved to achieve the goal of, you know, solving this problem of starting a fire. So in order for them to get to the solution of starting a fire, there might be a few products that they need, like some kind of fuel or something like that to do it. Yeah. So if you recommend that, you're not going to use buttons. So do you understand? This is going to affect the conversion rate, because if you had this big button here and you were trying to put this kind of page in front of them on this website. So you can see this is the same site, two different pages, different structures for different keywords. If you're going to try and put something like buttons in front of them on this kind of page, they're going to think, well, F this is crap. It's not explaining to me what I needed to do. I'm going to go off and find the information I need. Okay, so they'll go into Google and research it, and you'll lose, obviously, SEO traffic for that. You go down in the ranks. So what you need to do inside of this is help them to start a fire. Everything you need to do is explain to them. By the time they leave this page, they need to know how to start a fire in multiple different ways. They need to know everything about starting a fire, what a fire is made up of, how fires are made, what types of wood, all these different things that they explain. This is a brilliant post, okay? Now, what you want to use on informational articles, informational keywords. So that means if it's something to do with how to, or can I, or where is, all of those kind of keywords. If it's not something that's like straight up product name review or Best Buy review, then you need to be just using inline text promotions, okay? Inline text affiliate links. So here you can see these are windproof matches. It's an affiliate link to Amazon, but it's inline text, okay? So you don't want to be doing all this kind of crap on a page that's informational. That's what I'm trying to say, yeah? Okay? And then you can see here, magnesium fire block, blah, blah, blah. They got a ton of affiliate links inside of this post, but it's in such a way that it's not salesy, it's not pushy. So when someone comes on here, it looks quite presentable. And then if we look at it, obviously in mobile view as well, you can see this is just a brilliant post. This is an excellent post, okay? And they ain't got all these sales buttons, and they're still promoting a ton of stuff. Like, look, these are affiliate links. They're still promoting a ton of stuff. But what's interesting about a post like this is you can promote these cheap products. So you see, like when you're doing these Best Buy articles, I recommend doing products at least $100 plus. But if you're targeting an informational post like this, and it has a lot of search traffic and low competition, then you can promote all these cheap products like for like $5, $10, because the person might buy a ton of other stuff when they get over there as well. So you can afford to promote these cheap products inside of this post because it's not buyer intent. Like anything you make money wise on a post like this is just a bonus. Okay. All right. So product price range is going to be the next thing. So not just the price range, but the actual product. So if we go back over here, just say, for example, we're going to find something about, you know, knives or something like that. Yeah. So what we're looking for. All right. So there's not knife there. Let's just say, I don't even know. I'm just going to pick something random. All right. So beauty and grooming. So let's look at beauty and grooming, and let's look at, like, you know, moisturizers. Okay, so what you need to do is use your nut, yeah? And that's English for just use your brain. Like, what you need to do here is, if you're looking at these kind of products, like, some things are going to require someone to look at, like, before they make a buying decision. If, for example, if you're talking about something like this stuff, yeah, like starting a fire, and it's something to do with like magnesium fire block. Like you can see, obviously they've got an image here, and this one they got an image, But like windproof matches, this is a good example. People know what matches are. You don't have to show a picture of a box of matches. Like if I say to you, go and head over to this place, it will get some matches, but they're windproof. Well, you know what that is. So you're not going to structure that in a way of where you're going to put the image and whatever, and because it's such a cheap product, I mean, even if they didn't show you the windproof matches here, or they didn't show you the magnesium block, you'd probably still click it because it's just like a little cheap kind of thing. It's not expensive. It's just like a little item that goes along with the post, $16.99, very cheap, goes along with the post just to help you start a fire. Okay, but if you were promoting, say, for example, this big expensive product, so let's just look at like something $50 to $100. Yeah, like what you want to do if you're selling something that expensive, this is not a good example because it's like, lip balms or whatever. It's like creams. Yeah, but if you were selling something, just say like electronic or something like that, something what has a big price range. So let's say, something like this, like furniture. That's a great example. You couldn't send someone off and say, just click that link and go buy that $500 sofa. Like, do you see what I'm saying? That's going to sound stupid. So what you need to do on a post like that is you need to show them the sofa. You need to break down all the ins and outs, all the questions or elements of doubt that they're going to have. You need to answer right there on the article because you know that, in order for them to buy it, they need to decide on the page on your website whether they're going to buy it or not. But the matches, you just need to get them to Amazon. Do you see what I'm saying? Because with the matches, you don't really need to do too much like sales copy or anything like that. You can literally just go, there's some great matches I use. They're windproof. Head over to Amazon and get those. That's simple. So it depends on the price range. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if you are selling something really expensive, there's going to be a little bit more work to go in order to get that person to make a buying decision of that kind of substantial amount of money. So that's going to involve, needing to put some images and explain the pros and cons and all of this different information, which again, I would put into something like this, you see, because this is more like they're looking for what one to buy, you see. So they've got affiliate links here as well, which you can still include inline text on your best buy. But the best buy is you want to have a nice big button, like you want to be pushy because they're already going to buy. Like these people got their credit cards out when they landed on this page. Yes, so that's the difference between someone who landed on this page on the same website to someone who landed on this one. This one has their credit card out. This one could be on the way to work, thinking about going camping this weekend, and they're just looking for some information. You see? So two different things. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is the reviews, because what the problem is, I see all these people who are promoting products and they literally just link out from their website when they're doing the content and writing it, and then don't really check the page they're linking to. So something like this is a great example because look, if someone lands, you send someone over from your website onto something. This is a bestseller, it even says, but it still looks crap. I wouldn't promote that. Yeah. So look, if you look at this, it looks nice. Everything looks nice, but look at the reviews. Like that's appalling. Like there's a reason for that. There's a reason. Like if it hasn't got those kind of reviews, I wouldn't buy this. Like I wouldn't, if I was going to buy some bath salts, like I would actually be like checking like something at least 4 stars and up. Like you do not want to promote. I don't promote anything that's not 4 stars plus, like unless, again, that's why I'm always talking about different variables make differences. If you're in a niche like this and there are no products that have 4-star up reviews and it's not common, then yes, you might promote something that has less than 4 stars. But if you're in something where there's tons of product with 4 stars plus, like that is your mandatory kind of foundation to go to. That's your default, and if you can't find them and they're not in that niche or for that particular topic, then you'll revert to other variables and make different decisions based on those metrics. Okay, so you can see here, this is another red flag. Like, come on, if you're going to send this and there's only 12 orders left in stock, first of all, it says that they're not highly stocking. So that means it's not highly selling because they ain't really stocking. And then that says a lot about their company because they're about to run out of stock. Like, so it doesn't mean that every company that's running out of stock is shit, because obviously that's a good example that they're selling. But you can see here, if they only got 2 reviews and they've got only 12 products left, they're not selling, like, because they ain't even got that many. People ain't buying it and they still ain't got stock. So either this product is not something that is doing well for this particular company, or it's just something that people are not interested in, or this product is crap and it's no good. It's one of the two, but you haven't got time to figure all of that out. What you need to do is just find something that's good. Okay. So for example, inside of this, if I were to select it out of these crappy kind of, reviews here, I'd probably go for that. Because at least it has a high probability that if someone lands on it, they're going to convert because the reviews are good. There's no it's only limited stock and all of that crap, because you could send someone over there. By the time your website ranks or your keyword ranks, your page ranks, they got no stock. So you're sending people to a dead link. Do you see what I'm saying? So all of these different things matter. All right. And then the last thing you want to check is the landing page. So you see this page here, for example, one thing I will say is this is a nice page. It's pretty nice for an Amazon page. But what you'll find is if I show you a few examples, sometimes you'll find these really dodgy looking pages on Amazon, which is really weird. I don't know why they're there sometimes, but sometimes for example, you might find these pages. I can't really find one right now, but you'll find these pages that are just dodgy looking, they haven't got information on them, and cream for dogs. I don't know. I'm just always saying about dogs because I've got a dog site, but let's just have a look at these bad, terrible ones. Yeah. Can you see that you'll find these really bad, these bad products sometimes. So let's see if I can find 1 stars, 2 stars. It's not even letting me find them, but let's just take a look. Sometimes you find these really dodgy looking pages, let's have a look at this. That looks like one that could have it. So no, this one's still pretty good. But just to give you an idea, this is what you want to see. A nice bit of information here, very informative here. And it needs to be something that you would buy. Honestly, that's the best way that I could only explain it. Because when everything started improving for me was when I started just buying products. Because when you're selling on Amazon, you're kind of okay, how do I make it good and things like that, and what one of the most important things is I just started saying to myself, well, I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon myself. And if I was going to buy something myself in this niche, what one would I pick? So I try and find the best one. And sometimes it's not the most expensive thing. Sometimes it's whatever, it's just the best thing. So I try and only promote the best thing. If I was looking for cream for a dog, I'd go and actually shop. You want to be shopping yourself because you're shopping on behalf of your customers. Yeah. And that's going to make a difference. So it's a no-brainer. I would pick this thing here. I don't even need to check the others. I just know this is going to do well. And usually the best thing to look at is Amazon Choice products. They only make it to Amazon Choice based on, having a good customer service, good deliverability, good returns, low return rate and all of these different things, nice landing page, good product, which is most important, that the product is good and the follow-up service is good as well. All those different things make them Amazon Choice. They can't do it. Amazon actually does it automatically, the algorithm, based on the metrics of the seller, of this product, okay, of the product, sorry, not the seller. Okay, so the product has to be really good, performing well for it to make it to Amazon Choice. So that's usually a good guideline. It doesn't mean that if it's Amazon Choice, you have to use that every time and it's going to be great every time, because again, it depends on different variables. But you can see how I've gone through different search intent with those two pages with different search intent. So people land here, they don't want to be sold to. They just will want to get the answer to their query. And obviously, if it involves buying some stuff, then so be it. But this is a how-to page. It's a tutorial. If you were doing something where's the best place to camp out? Well, they're not going to want to buy some stuff. That's just purely information. The only way you're going to monetize a post like that is going to be with adverts, okay? Google ads or something like that. If you're going to monetize, with affiliate products, on an informational page, it's only going to be how to do this, how to do that. So an how-to keyword. Yeah, how-to keywords are able to be monetized if you promote products to help that person achieve that solution that they're looking for. Okay. If you're going to do best buy articles, you can straight up just push a button to that person because they're just looking for a shopping list. Those people are looking for the charts, the comparison tables and the comparison of the best products. That's all it is. This is a comparison article for people who are ready to buy. They've got their credit card out, ready to make the purchase. The product makes a difference. The price range. If you can't promote these expensive products that are $50, $100, that person's going to take a lot to make a buying decision. You can't promote that by just sending them over through some in-text link. Like, that's not going to work. You need, well, it might do, to be fair, but, you know, I'd rather put in front of them like a nice kind of, you know, post like this, like explaining it with images and all of that stuff, so they know exactly where they're headed. Reviews is going to make a difference, because I want to put this in a different color. And the reason why is this part is when they're on your website. Yeah, this red stuff. And then this is when they land, when they leave your website. When they on your website is important. These are all the things that are important and what you need to, you know, how you structure it. And then when they leave, that's still important. When they leave and land on Amazon, in order for you to really get good conversions, you need to make sure that the product is good and it has good reviews. Like, you just need to, like, that if you send them to these crappy products that don't have good reviews, you're basically going to send a ton of people there and they're not going to buy anything. Okay. And if you were on here, you're not going to pick like something like this. Look, like, it's ridiculous. So even if you got this with 5 stars, why would you pick that when it's only got six reviews? Like, that's crap. Like, I don't trust it. Like, that's not enough. That's not substantial. If I were going to buy a product myself right now, I would not buy that over this. Are you crazy? This has like 1,000 reviews at 4 stars plus, 5 star, 4.5 stars. Like, so of course I'm going to go for this one, like, over that other one. Okay. Because if I were going to spend my hard-earned cash, I'm probably going to put the bets in that bag than I am in that one. Okay. That's probably going to spark my interest a bit more. And I would only consider like this one and maybe this, and maybe this as well. Yeah. And not so much this. I would pick this, and this over that one. Okay, so I hope you get the idea anyway. It's probably been a long video. I'm not sure how long it's been, but yeah, like I said, this is advanced methods, advanced techniques. If you are into advanced stuff and affiliate marketing, then make sure you subscribe to this channel. I do updates on my income. I do affiliate product review strategies to grow your Amazon affiliate websites online. And I recommend different courses that I've taken to learn affiliate marketing, which you can check out in the resources below this video. If you do like this video and you like me and you like what I'm doing, then make sure you smash that subscribe button and leave a like on this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.